the public, it always comes with a lot of pressure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and I think what we were afraid of is maybe being criticized or maybe something like that. So we just wanted it maybe not to say it publicly. Not that it was a bad idea or something, or maybe it's not that Nasta was hiding me, because
no. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to It's Noella YouTube channel. Guys, if you're new here, welcome back. If you're new here, please consider to subscribe. If you are returning subscriber, welcome back, and they really want me. So guys, today I have a visitor.
Yeah.
Am I your visitor or your who is visitor? I think it's me.
Yeah, you're my visitor.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to visit Miss Frey.
Yes.
Yeah, to their home, her and Nasta, yeah?
Yeah.
So today, just stay tuned. We'll be having amazing conversation about them. Maybe they might encourage me and I fall in love soon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Exactly.
So guys, as you see, we are carrying stuff.
Yeah,
and she's going to cook for. Yeah. So guys, you know, you can always visit them. They will cook for you.
Yeah, and the video will be on my channel. Yeah, so guys, my name is Miss Flay. I'm also a content creator. You can also go and check me out. I have some awesome videos. Yeah, go and check me out, subscribe to my channel, share my videos, like. Yeah. I would really appreciate, and also support It's Noella.
Yeah.
We are just young ladies who are trying to look
for life,
for a way.
So guys, please support us. And this is a motor guy. You want to say something? Say hi.
But okay, I'm Chris. Stop. Yeah, I'm coming from Japan. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the place you are working at.
Yeah. So guys, we are heading there. We are almost there.
Yeah, we are.
How many minutes? You know, your house is very beautiful, by the way.
Oh,
it's
really?
beautiful. The colors and everything. I just love gray and white. It's my favorite.
And actually, I was the one who chose the color for him because I always love gray colors.
Yeah, gray and white. They are best.
Well.
Yeah. That's true. Oh my God! So guys, we are almost to.
Yeah, almost.
I can see the house from here, but you guys. You can't see it. Oh,
maybe you can.
I will turn my camera when we are near. But here, you think, okay, guys, they can't see, but they're almost. Guys, that is the house. As you see, it's really beautiful. I think they can't see. They will see if I go in. Yeah, guys, this is the. How do you call this in Kiswahili?
Sure.
This wall.
Ukuta.
Ukuta. So guys, we are going in, and you have cow. Hey.
Oh. For the neighbor.
Oh. Guys, here we are at Nasta's and Miss Frey place. Yeah. Look how this beautiful house it is. It's really beautiful. Beautiful.
Finally, baby.
Let me help you with this.
Let me just put it down. Okay.
Be careful. Yeah. So guys, we are here. And I'm so excited to be here, by the way. And let's see.
But it's your second time.
Yeah, it's my second time. But this is really beautiful. It's beautiful. So guys, for those one who don't know this place, let me just do like, I will show you only the house. If you want to see everything and details about how it started, I have video there. You can always check out. Guys, you can even check my outfit, by the way. This is my outfit. This place is so hot. That's why I'm wearing a short, because this place is very hot. So guys, let's go inside and see what Miss Frey has for us. Welcome back. And this is Miss Frey. We are sitting in front of this beautiful house. It's really beautiful. I love it. Yeah. So Miss Frey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I think you are far. Are you far or it's me? Yeah, welcome back to my YouTube channel, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's really nice to be invited, you know, guys.
And also, it feels nice to be hosted in your channel.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
And I'm somehow dark.
Are you dark comparing to what?
I'm darker.
I don't know why.
I'm trying to see myself in the camera and I'm like very dark.
I don't know why.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
doesn't matter.
yeah, I just like, guys, I just meet her one day. Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we've been talking, and she's really, and she have amazing video, guys. Go and check her out. Don't forget about that. So, and she's Nasto's wife, Nasto's fiance, Nasto's honey bunchy. I don't know, with other names, I don't know. Yeah, the one they call each other when they're alone. So guys, as you see, you know, they are a couple and they're a beautiful couple, and my question today to be related to that, actually, because love is everything. And love is really beautiful. You know, you might encourage people like us to take decision.
Yeah, to make that one step.
Yeah. So my first question for you, how do you feel in this relationship? Are you happy? Do you feel like, you feel like, you know, sometimes women, we are in a relationship with the guy or with what, but we feel like there is something missing. You know, some African boy or guys, they are complicated somehow. You know, to be open and tell them like, I wish this and this, it's really difficult sometimes. So are you feeling like you are getting everything you need in this relationship?
Yeah, I feel happy, and I'm happy to be in this relationship of ours. Yeah, and Nasto is a wonderful man. He's actually a gentleman. I've never, sincerely speaking, I've never met a man like Nasto in my life before. Like, it totally changed my life. And he's the one who made me to be who I am today. And I don't think if it weren't for Nasto, maybe I could have been still at our home, still living with my parents because I'd already finished school. Yeah, or maybe I could have been still wandering in some toxic relationship.
yeah, true.
Yeah, but for Nasto, when I met him, like, I felt like now he's the one. I've found the one which I needed in my life, and that's why we just decided to move in together, to just stay together. And I think the relationship which is between us, I think it's the reason why we've come this far. Yeah. You know, we've stayed for like 3 years. This is our 4th year in marriage. So
in
it's
relationship,
a long time. Yeah. It's a long time, and most of the men nowadays, or most of young people, they don't always live in relationship not even more than 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. Ask me.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. Even from experience, even from my friends, they always tell me, you know, you always start love. You know, when you start love relationships, it's always very sweet. Your partner is always committed to you. He always calls you, you know, does all those stuff to you. But as time goes, everything changes. It now maybe starts. It now becomes the opposite.
Yeah.
But with Nasto, I never changed.
That's really nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, and what I can say,
you're so lucky.
So lucky, and I'm so happy to be in this relationship. No more complaints.
No complaints at all.
No complaints at all. I'm here to stay.
So you said,
here to stay.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
You said you've been with Nasto for 4 years.
This is our 4th year.
Hey, congratulations, my sister.
Imagine the young couples. You know, we are still young. We are young couples.
Yeah, you are young and you love each other.
This far, imagine.
So that's really amazing. I'm just like, wow. Yeah. You know, you're inspiring me. I swear to God, you're inspiring me. I was like, no, but it's nice if you can, like, you know, I've been toxic relationship, and I was like really, I'm kind of really scared to fall in love again. You know, you just like fall in love with this kind of people who are not sincere, who are treating you bad, who don't like you. Get yeah. So that's why I'm scared. Yeah, I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but that's really nice. 4 years is a lot. So
it's a long time.
Yeah, and how do you felt like to see Nasto on YouTube, doing YouTube before you started, and your relationship was kind of private? You know, sometimes we have a relationship we don't want to put out. Then when we feel ready, we put it out. How was that for you to see, like, she's, you know, he was in the eyes of the public, you get, and people, they didn't know that he's engaged, so he has someone. You know, there's some women who can even text him because they don't know. So how do you feel about that?
First of all, as far as I can remember, Nasto never said that he's single. He never mentioned anywhere that he was single. Obviously, he had someone in his life. You know, if he had said, maybe I'm single, I'm not in a relationship, I think that's where it could have been bad thing. But for him, he never mentioned that he is single. So it left people in that space where
they ask themselves. But you know, the people, I was saying, I think you didn't get my question. I know he didn't say like he was single or something, but people, if they don't see you with any, you know, this day, people, they saw me with any other guy and they say, oh, you did this one, you know, because they don't know if that person is dating. They don't know really what you get. So the people, when they don't know, like, for sure, you tell them, they act differently.
That's why I was just trying to get to that point. That's why I just started by saying he never mentioned that he was single. Even though at that moment, before he put our relationship publicly, I used to see even comments, maybe while he was doing videos with some ladies, people will be like, Nasto, you look good together, you look happy together, maybe with that female friend is doing a video with, or maybe Nasto, you should marry her, blah blah blah, things like that. But since Nasto, he knew what he
wanted.
He knew himself. He knew himself, like
he already has someone.
He already has someone. Even I remember when we started doing videos together, we still didn't put it outside. We just wanted it to be like
when you are ready.
When we were ready, because
relationship is something serious.
We always believe, like, how can I put it? The public, it always comes with a lot of pressure.
Yeah, of course.
And I think what we were afraid of is maybe being criticized or maybe something like that. So we just wanted it maybe not to say it publicly. Not that it was a bad idea or something, or maybe it's not that Nasto was hiding me, because it was part of our plan, me being in it also. And while we started doing videos together, the first videos, people were like, Nasto, I think there is somehow a connection between you guys. So the pressure became too much until now we just decided, why can't we just say it? Why can't we just air it online? It's not like the world is gonna end. The world is not gonna end. So we just decided, and
you know, the people are complicated. You know, you just say, like, the people may think, maybe they said, or they were thinking he was hiding or something. So I was asking myself, how can people hide someone? You know, you know, you can keep something secret. Secret and hiding is different.
Not that he was hiding. You know, people.
I saw it somewhere in a comment, and I was like, why are you like rude? How can you say like people can hide than other people? You know,
little did they know. You know, the only thing they don't know, maybe it was an agreement between both of us. But for them, they were like trying to blame Nasto for like hiding me for many reasons. For maybe I don't know.
Which is not true. It was like agreement between you and you know, guys. Let me say something. When people are in a relationship, they have some agreement we don't know. So don't just think, don't just put something, don't think what you're thinking is true, just wait, you know. You know, we don't need like
give them time.
You know, all of us, we are not comfortable to go on social media easily. You need to get to, I think it's take you time to process it, to be ready. You get So if Nasto was ready for social media, it doesn't mean you have to be ready too.
True.
So people, they have to understand that. Even me, when I came here for my video, I did video with the Nasto, but for me, I already knew, like, but I was surprised to see in a comment still now there is there, and people, I was like, oh, you look nice with Nasto, and I was like, these people, why are you matching people? I don't like it, you know. Even I've been talking about these things on my video many times. Because they're always matching me with this one, with every single person here.
They should consider someone's opinion first. If the person is comfortable, or maybe because you're not a matchmaker. Or how do we call
If you
them?
love us, just pray for us. God will
Yeah.
help us to meet the right person.
And
as
also
Miss-
you should give us advices, not just telling us
What to do.
and not what to do. Yeah, you know, there are some subscribers who are very, I don't know how should I say it.
Yeah.
They're very much complicated.
Yeah.
Someone is so much interested in the little thing, like, you know, my nose ring.
Yeah. Hey, they
Somehow
complain about
this-
that.
Yeah, there's some.
Hey.
Anyway, you just have to move on. But what I can say about these subscribers, try to be positive about someone. Try to be happy.
Happy for us.
Yeah, because you know we are all human beings. We are all humans. We
And
also
we have feelings. Yeah.
So imagine you texting someone about something, even if you don't like someone, or even if you don't like something which someone is doing, you don't have to air it publicly on the comment
Just
section.
you can just keep quiet.
As long as it's not affecting you, you can as well keep quiet. And maybe, yeah, that's what I can say. Not to, yeah. If it doesn't favor you, you can just keep it for yourself. That's what I can say.
Yeah, because I was like, how can you match people? You don't know like what I'm going through, you know, that people that's really bad. For me, I feel bad. I feel like no. And then after that, they just changing like, oh, okay, now Nasta has someone, but you can still choose that one. I have that kind of message. I will show you.
Choose.
Maybe because they had Mayuguno was having a problem with the wife and stuff,
really?
and they were like, go to Mayuguno, he's mature man, and they was like, I'm just here. I just meet a person. How can I fall in love? People they don't understand.
Or maybe they were trying to mistake you, like you are here to look for a man.
That's what I wanted
No,
to.
even me, I remember before I introduced the Nasto, there was a person told me like it was somehow some few months ago, I think some few weeks ago. He texted me something like I should go to Nyabohanse boys. There are some handsome boys over there which I can start a relationship with. So I was like, actually I replied to that comment. I told him I'm not here to look for handsome men. I'm here to do my things, do my contents, to do my things here, in short, not to look for men to be with or men to date.
Yeah, and you can live without men, by the way, guys. There's something you forgot.
Us ladies.
Yeah.
Maybe they tend to confuse our work or maybe with relationships. So maybe with them they think we're just here to look for men, or for example, if Naso didn't maybe had a wife, so maybe they will try to match you because Naso.
To match you with him, maybe.
At least Naso has somehow made it. So
yeah, they text me that about Maja. He has a rich family and they blah blah blah.
Exactly.
And I was like, even if I choose to be with someone, guys, let me say it again, I will not follow anything about money, stuff, fame, whatever. What I want is a peace of my mind. I have to.
You can have someone who has money, who has.
But you are suffering.
All the type of cars in the whole world was all the kind, but you are not happy.
You are crying every
day. But you will have that person who it doesn't have that much, but is trying his best to provide for both of you.
Yeah, he respects you. He make you happy. Yeah.
Same story for ours. Like you know, for us. We didn't have all these things. I remember when I met Nasto, I can say he literally had nothing. He was working at a bus station as a cashier. How do we call them? As these people who book cars.
Okay.
Yeah, he was working at a bus station, and I remember me back then. I was at attachments. Yeah, I was doing my attachments. So that's where we met. That's why I met with Nasto. And actually we did that video. You can go and check it out.
Yeah.
It's on my channel.
I saw.
Yeah. So before actually I met Nasto, I think he had already met me. He was like spying on me. I think, you know, when you see someone you love, before meeting her, you will like maybe try to catch up with her, try to read her or him, or you know. So when now we met officially, Nasto, you know, he thought maybe I couldn't accept him because he had nothing to offer, even though it wasn't, you know, he was still a bachelor, which is which is understandable. He was still a bachelor, and he never expected maybe one day he will meet a girlfriend who will later on be his wife. So we actually started from a very, should I say, not that poor, yani we just
started from zero, from
scratch, guys.
Yeah.
And look at us now.
Yeah, that's what I was
guys.
saying.
Yeah, so money is not everything. You can just find that person who doesn't have money and grow together. You see,
of course,
we grew together, which is
that's
very nice.
That's even very nice.
Yeah.
That's why when you just want to be happy, you don't focus on things like that, like stuff, material things, because that can be over in a minute. You can even gain it in a minute. Exactly. So that's why you have to make sure that your heart is really, really protected and really happy. Yeah. And you said like you are very, very, very in good relationship and you are very happy.
Yeah,
and what do you can you give advice to the people who are watching this video who are confused about relationship?
Okay. Yeah. What I can say,
there's some people who give up on love, like
you.
I didn't give up, but I faced many toxic relationship, and I was like, for me, for this time when I go in a relationship, guys, when I told you like one day now I'm with someone, that will be forever thing. That's what I wish. I know it may change, but that's my wish. So that's why I feel like I have to take my time.
Yeah.
If like you are telling me you love me or something, but you are putting me on pressure, I'm not with you, because I need my time. I need to make sure that this is the right person for me. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? I'm not working on pressure of subscribers of some people. I just want to be happy. I just want to be safe.
Yeah, because it's your personal life. It's now your life.
Yeah, it's a people you planning to stay all your life with.
Yeah.
So you have to be careful, guys. I'm just here for 1 month already in Nyapohanse, and why just like because this person is single and you are single, just match up? No, that's not how it works. Sorry, but no.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Exactly. So like some people who are out there who are giving up of love, or who are disappointed. As you said, you are really happy. That means the good guy do exist. There are not many, but they
they really do exist. The only problem now, sometimes back then I wished God maybe if you meet someone who is the one, maybe at least God can reveal to us now this one is the one. So the only problem is you might find someone, you think now this is the one.
Yeah, but you are missing. Yeah.
It's not the one, guys.
That's what happened to us. That's why we have exes.
Yeah. That's not the hardest part, guys. Yeah. And also it's good. You can also share to us on the comment section. Yeah, you can also
your experience or any
advice.
Yeah.
But for me, my advice is I think, first of all, don't judge a book by its cover. But also, there are some people who always say, the main problem is it even happened to me back then. A man can come to you. He is a very loving man. He does everything to you. Blah. But the problem is you don't love the person. But when you now find the person now you really want,
he's horrible.
You really need this person. Is not the one. So you find a man might like you, but you don't like the man. But you might like the man doesn't like you. And also the feeling, has to be mutual. But what I can say, there's always a second chances. You can give yourself a second chance. Not all men are the same. Even if the that one ex who did you wrong, maybe it shouldn't be the reason for you to hate other men. So it shouldn't be the reason for you to hate other men. You can still give yourself a chance. You can still give someone a chance. Because if you say you will stay single, you will stay single forever. And here in our culture, guys, I don't know if it's the same in Rwanda. In our culture, it's always commonly if you're a lady and you reach at a certain age, you will have to get married. And even if you want find someone, the parents, the community they will now look for a man for you.
Hey, that's really bad.
So as it's a tricky part for us ladies, because you have to get married. You won't stay with your parents forever. You'll have to maybe move into
Even with the person you don't love.
yeah. So what I can say, you shouldn't hate men because of the ex, one ex. They are not
Yeah,
always
because
the
people
same.
are different. For
People
me,
are different. You might even find a better one. You know, that time maybe you are now heartbroken. You now like I don't need love. Blah blah blah. You don't want to engage yourself in a relationship. That's the time now which you are not serious. That's when you'll find a serious person for you. So just give yourself a chance. And maybe hopefully, and also you pray to God. You know, I remember back then before I met Nasto, actually I was single, honestly speaking, and I used to wonder, God, why can't I just find someone who I love, who we have feelings the same, mutually feeling, you know, the person who loves me and I love him, not that a person who will come, he loves me but I don't love him. But I didn't know that my other half was just waiting for me somewhere around the corner, and I thank God when I met him. Yeah, and I remember.
Did you fall in love for the first sight,
actually,
or it take you time to?
Honestly speaking, I fell in love with Nasto on the first sight.
Oh,
on the first sight.
What about him? The same?
Yeah, the same. You can go check the video on my channel. Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, you can just go and check.
So who
the
told
video.
who first that? I think he's the one who said. You know, women, we are complicated.
Yeah, actually,
but it looks like it's you. Tell us the truth. Did you tell Nasto that you're in love?
No, I didn't tell him that I'm in love with him, because, you know.
What did you tell him? You did action. You know, we can act and show the guy like we are interested, but not telling them.
Not telling them. Yeah, something like that. Because, you know, as a lady, we always have that ego, like, you can't just go and approach a man and tell him, shh, you know, I like you. So you just have to wait for that man to make that step.
So what if he don't say it?
That's why we always.
For me, I can't take that risk. Let me tell you something. I'm different from many people from Africa or something.
Yeah.
For me, if I love you, even if I don't believe in those things, you know, man is the one who have to tell you.
So you just go and approach them.
For me, I can do that.
Oh wow.
You know what? You know what I believe in. I have to lose you, but I have to try. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like if you just met, I have to make sure that my feelings is real. Then after, I'm sure if you're not telling me anything, I will tell you. I don't care how you act, if you say yes or no. But I will. For me, that's.
So you're not shy. You're not scared. Not about, maybe we'll reject you.
It's not.
Or maybe it will be like.
I don't care.
No,
how
I
many? Do you know how many? Do you know how many people I rejected in my life? There are lots. So I'm not special.
You know, to us ladies, it's common. Even me, I've rejected so many men.
But
even
that's pride.
Now,
even me.
I reject. Even right now, I'm still rejecting men, which is common. But imagine a man rejecting you.
Yeah, it's okay.
You go with him with a lot of courage. You know, I'm beautiful. I know this.
No, you don't say you're beautiful.
I like you have the. How should I put it? Like you believe in yourself that.
No, it's not a matter of believing yourself that you are beautiful, you are not, but you have feelings inside you.
Yeah,
you know, you have to. For me, I believe like you never know when you don't. You have to share, and you know what's going on. Yeah, like true. If I'm in love with you, and I don't know if you're in love with me, I don't care, and I don't need to know. And even if I told you like I love you or I'm in love with you, I don't tell you just you come and be with me. You may not say no or yes or whatever. Yeah. But for me, if I'm in love with you, I will let you know. I'm telling you. I don't care about those African stuff, culture, blah, blah, really? Blah. Wow. I don't care. So guys, if I love you, make sure I will let you know. Either you say yes or no, it's okay. If you say no, I will go home and cry and I get over it. But I will never go asking myself, what if... That's I hate that one. I hate like, what if I did this? What if, you know, sometimes there's the people who are shy or guy who think like she can never be with me. Then when you told him, you feel like, yeah, let's do it. And I can't lose that chance. For me, if I love you, I will tell. Not show you can show. You know, African guys will show. That's you show, you maybe cook for him or you give him a gift. What way you were using with the Nasto?
Me, I remember that day when I saw him, actually the day I first met him, he was washing his clothes and I just sat somewhere wondering, how is this handsome gentleman washing clothes by himself? And then I was like, actually, honestly, I fell in love with him at the first sight.
And
I
you went to help him
I didn't
to
go.
wash the clothes.
No, I didn't go. I had so many questions going on in my mind at that moment. But again, I was like, this man looks like a playboy. He can't be that. He's too good to be
to be true.
And also, he's too good to have maybe one girlfriend. This one, no. So I tried to ignore, but again, feelings keep on dragging me. So I remember I started passing.
That way every day.
Not every day, because we just met a single day. I passed beside him and
beside him.
Yeah, and I think he
how
said
many
hi.
times?
No, just once. He said hi, but it's like I didn't hear because of the water was running. You know, while you're fetching water from the tap, the noise from water, so you can't. I didn't hear him at the first place, so I just passed and went and sat somewhere else, and then just sat there for like 5 minutes, and then stood up while watching him. I was actually watching him, and then decided to make that one step. So I stood where I was and just went to where he was washing the clothes.
What were you thinking in your head that day? Like, I'm going to say hi no matter what.
Yeah, and actually this thing ran in my mind. This thing like, if you like someone, you can as well just go and approach them. Yeah.
Then what did you do when you
what I did, I didn't even know where I found the courage. I just went to him and asked him, why are you washing your clothes by yourself? Imagine that's what I asked him. Why are you washing your clothes by yourself? Is that now when he said hi, and then I heard him. At first he said hi, I didn't hear. So the second time round is when I heard. So I was like, I didn't know there is a tap besides this back here. And imagine the tap, I always use the tap like every day. But the day I went, I was like, I didn't know there was a tap here. So like I was trying to start a conversation, like pretend I didn't know there is a tap. And I always use that tap every single day because I was
You're
there
trying
like,
to make conversation.
Yeah, I was there like a month. Yeah, I was in my attachment like a month. So obviously I'd already knew the environment, but we didn't meet up. That was the first day. So that's when he asked me for my number, and I was like, no, I'm not giving you my number. And then
you refused.
Yeah, I refused. I was trying to be hard. I was trying because people always believe in this thing that if you give a man your phone number, like you are cheap, you are easygoing, something like that. So I pretended to be hard on him. No, I can't give you my number. So it's when he told me, okay, just give me your number. Even if it's for viewing statuses, for WhatsApp, we exchange numbers for viewing each other's status. That's when I was like, okay, it's okay. If it's for viewing status, it's okay. I'm now giving you my number. I gave him my number, and then we just departed that way. So I went back home. I was waiting for his call or text. He didn't texted
Hey,
me.
that's hard.
Yeah, I was like somehow disappointed.
Like, yeah, of course.
I was somehow disappointed because I'd already loved him, but again I said, I just suddenly gave up.
Did you have his number or you give her?
I gave him my number, so I didn't have his number. Okay. So I was waiting for him to text me or call me so that I can have his number. But he didn't do that night after going back home, because I remember he used to stay in Rongo town, but where I come from our village was somehow far. I don't know, it's like, it was somehow far. From our village, from my parents' house. It was in the village, but where he was in town. So it was somehow far. So that night he didn't text, he didn't call. I was like, maybe it wasn't the one. Maybe we weren't even meant to meet or anything. So I never minded that day. And actually that feeling, it ended, and I start losing maybe the feeling of
okay, so guys, sorry we had the battery problem. So but he was telling us, then she was disappointed because Nasto didn't call her. Then what happened?
I just ignored the feeling, and then the next morning I just went to work as usual. We didn't meet that day also, and later that day in the evening. So after job is when he texted me. So that's when we started chatting, the normal text. Yeah. And then I think we just started texting each other like friends. Yeah, and then later on is when we started having that connection. He could invite me to his workplace. Yeah, and also I could, maybe from my place, I could make him some fresh juice.
That's how
take
we
to
show
him.
love in
Yeah,
Africa.
so that's how we started. That's where the connection now started. So we started getting phone to one another, and I remember I used to go to his workplace as so many times until my manager now started to become angry at me. He was now telling me I'm rejecting my work.
Yeah,
to
of
go
course,
to-
you are being distracted.
Yeah, I'm being distracted. He even gave me one last chance. He told me if you continue this way, will now send you back home.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's how it went. And I remember
So when did you decided to move in together?
we continued like that for like 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, because I was coming far. And I remember my dad used to hired a motorbike, a person who would just come and pick me early in the morning, takes me to the workplace, and then when evening comes, that pressure of maybe going home, going home. One day I just decided to tell, I don't know if I lied. I tell my dad, our managers now decided to give us some rooms to sleep on for those who are coming from far. We can just stay behind. And my dad agreed. Yeah, I convinced him and he agreed. So
and your manager was Nato.
And my name.
My manager.
My manager who gave me
the place to stay.
Was Nato. So that's how we started moving in. Yeah, after job, because I remember our job, we used to finish working at 4 p.m. in the evening. And also at that time, it was the corona time. I don't know if it was the beginning of the corona. Yeah, so there was always how do we call it? That restriction where, was it in Rwanda? I don't think so. But in Kenya here, during corona time, the government stated that at 7 p.m. in the evening should not find you outside.
Yeah, us even happened in Rwanda.
7 p.m. So Nastro you used to finish his work around 6:40, 6:50 over there. But for me, I used to finish earlier. So I could just change, because as we were wearing uniforms, I could just change, because I used to carry my clothes from home. I could change and then go and wait for him until the time reaches for him to finish work. And then we walk around the streets, buy foods for supper, walking while holding hands, and then we head to our house and start cooking. So that's how we got fond of one another. Yeah, and I thank God we are still holding on to one another until right now.
I think it's forever.
Yeah, and what I learned about Nasto, and I think that the reason why Nasto was still stuck on me, or how should I put it, because maybe he saw, actually I used to be somehow hardworking, and also I never criticized him that maybe it doesn't have big televisions, it doesn't have many seats to sit on. So maybe for him, he was expecting that I will be this type of ladies who looks for material things. But he was somehow surprised. So I think that's why he got fond of me.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I was with him while he had nothing.
Yeah.
And that's why the reason, even right now, I always like say, many men, like 80% of men which I know, when they have money, they forget about their wives. They forget about maybe they have kids. They start maybe go and start messing around start cheating maybe, because now they have money. They don't want to share with their wives. Or now is when they start becoming so stubborn. They don't sleep at home. They go and maybe rent a Airbnb, do their things with some ladies there.
Yeah.
And now when the money is finished, then they come back to their wives. But for now, so imagine I'm still here. It never changed in any way. That's why I still love him so much.
As
for
the
that.
first time. Hey.
We started with nothing, but when God blessed with him with something, he still stood by me.
Yeah, that's really
He has
good.
never showed
because
me
you
any
stood
type
with
of,
him when he has
when
nothing.
he had nothing.
Yeah.
And I think I'm somehow an example because he still has that courage, that is still encouraged, even if maybe one day, or maybe if it happens, all these things disappear. Yeah, he's 100% sure I will still stay. Because that's where we started from nothing. You know, there are some ladies when they find a man who is wealthier, who has everything, and then everything now stops, the work, he gets fired, the house, everything now disappeared. You know, there's this type of ladies also. They now leave the man.
Yeah, of course.
Which is true. But for me, even right now, we can any example too, everything goes. Nasto is 100% sure we'll just stay here because I'm already used to that life of having nothing, because that's where we started from.
What you have the most is love.
Yeah,
and
as long
so
as we
I
got
think
one another.
When you move in together, you were still young.
Yeah.
So how did you feel to live with someone? Did you know how to take care of him, or you were just like, I don't know?
You know, even me, I'm still young.
Yeah,
young.
it's young.
We are a very young couple. But I think as for us, we didn't mind as long as we got one another.
Okay.
We had one another, so I think that was enough. Yeah.
So guys, as you see, love still exists. You see, and the good men there is. They are not maybe men of them, but they are. So don't give up on love. Yes, that's the advice.
That's the.
Okay, Noella, don't give up on love. I'm telling you.
You can give yourself a chance.
Yeah, but I have to take my time and make sure like he's the right person. Yeah. There's no need of pressure.
No rush.
So guys, I think we are going to end this video because she told us many things and she just advised us, and she's really lucky. And even me, what I can say, when I see them together, I can see there is a love. They support each other. They love each other like they are new in relationship. So that's really.
You know, there's some. Okay. Anyway, it's a decision for one another. So I'll just say it next time.
Okay.
What I wanted to say is maybe there are some YouTubers, they have their wives, they don't want to share them on cameras. But anyway, I think for their personal reasons, because
if it's like you, I think like maybe I'm not ready to go on camera. Maybe when I'm ready, I will let you know. That's okay. But if you're doing it because you have bad intention, that's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please give a video a like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Miss Flay, and it's Noella. So if you love this video, just tell us. We do many videos together, as you see. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay blessed. Bye.
Bye.